Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, I hope you would like the video, if you learned something, or if you're motivated, and you will subscribe to my channel. And everybody, if you could share my video and help me reach other people, I certainly would appreciate it. I will be 72 years old next month, and I have been gardening for over 40 years. So I have a lot that I can share with you. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I've been doing over the last few days. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to get the small cucumbers because these are going to be for the whole pickles. So I want some small ones because we still got some in the refrigerator from when we harvested yesterday. So here's one right here. I mean, these bad boys grow fast. I don't know, Brian. I may grow some more of these bait alpha cucumbers. Let me show you. Those are the real long cucumbers right here. What is that soil on here? Oh, okay. Probably when you're putting the shade cloth up.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Let's get this little bitty one here. Here's one.
Celery.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably slice this one up. Bria not gonna do that today. There, sure is. Let me see. All right, get that one. That little jerkin. Very good. You see it? That's hard to get out, buddy. It's nice. Okay, I might as well take this one too, because I got a funny feel. Oh, but that's a little one there. You missed this one. They are so easy to miss. But these have been growing since March. So I think I'm gonna take them out. Yeah, I just made up my mind. Tell you what I'm gonna do. While I'm here, so when I don't have any help, I'm just go ahead and cut the vines, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pull them up later. They'll start deteriorating. And we got peas right in here. And we can put some more of these cucumbers right in here. That's why I have that 2 bags of soil over there. Yeah, these did well. Very well. You ready? Mm-hmm. Gonna get a few of these jalapeno peppers. I love when your daddy grills them. I mean, this plant is plentiful. It has really grown tall since we bushed it out by topping it off. Oh, look at this one. You see them? These two?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing about harvesting green stuff. Oh, it's a lot of them over here. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big fat one. This one can grow a little bit bigger. We'll leave that on. It's a lot of little small ones. Okay, I saw peppers right over here. This is a big one. This is a California Wonder. You see it? Can you see it real good? Let's take that one out. And this one right here can grow a little bigger. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're moving over to here. And we're going to get eggplant. Your mother is going to cook eggplant parmesan. This is a huge one. You see the leaves are in the way? Can you see it? Mm-hmm. You can't break these off. These are, just from my experience, they're a little harder to cut. Look at that. Beautiful black beauty. Well, look, that's just pollen. Pollen from all over there. And I seen another real big one right here. That's a little sun skull. I think I'm gonna let you get it. I can't see. Oh, it's right over here. Move back some, because I can't see it. That's huge. Wow. Those are the biggest one I've had in a long time since I left the food forest. Take that one out. You can see it's got a little sun skull on it.
What is that?
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Don't yank them. Right here. Look.
Yeah. I see it.
That's when I had to put the shade cloth up. Oh, Brian. Move the leaves out the way. You missed it, buddy. That's a bad mama jama. There. Hold it with one hand and cut it with the other. So they can see how big that mama jama is coming off the vine. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo! You know you love gardening when you smile. Brian doesn't know it, but he's going to have a garden. This is instilled in him. I'm guarantee you, I'm just going to be smiling down from here. Hey, we're going to get the ones that are blushing. You can leave them there until you get them all, baby. Right behind there was another one. Leave them there, baby, and you can get them all at one time. Get this one right here so I can get it on the video real quick. Don't puncture the other one. That one just came right on off, huh? Because I don't want you to knock off the other ones. Think that's about it, Brian. Now you can gather them all, put them in the bowl with the cucumbers, and let's see what we've got. You got one on the ground there?
Yeah, I can.
You accidentally knocked off. We have 5 green tomatoes. Okay, now we got a lot over here. Let's get those. We'll come back when you have them all, guys. I don't want to make the video too long. If they're turning, Brian, take them off too. I've shown you before, guys. This is society garlic. This little plug in here. This is the only garlic that I plant now because I propagate it. See that one little stalk turned into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do that in the fall, early winter. It's been a few days since I put the sweet potatoes in here. It was just 2. I told you they were going to green up. As you can see, those leaves are going to get bigger and bigger. Then I'll snap them all, put them in a little water and root them, or I can just stick them in the dirt.
Everybody, we're inside now where it's cooler.
And you want to show them my harvest? Let's take them out individually and show them.
So we got...
Woo-wee! I am just so happy. That's the sunburned one.
This is the big one.
And that was the last one that I almost didn't see it. Let me show me. Whoa there. Okay. Man. Black beauty. Okay, so you want to show them the peppers? That's a nice size. Okay, and then all those jalapenos. And let's take the cucumbers out. Man, oh man, oh man. That just goes to show you, you can have a lot of food that could come out of a small space. And it's like 10, I'm not exaggerating, maybe 10 more eggplant on the vine. Let's put them down like that so they can see them. And we'll add this with the ones that I got the other day, and Bria and I are going to make pickles. Now, this next footage, I'm going to share with you some things I have learned and some things I forgot. Guys, I'm out here right before I'm getting ready to go to church, and it is currently 81 degrees, and it's going to rain. And you guys know in Garden Zone 8A, Mesquite, Texas, I've been telling you guys how we have an excessive amount of rain from April all the way until June, to the point that I had a lot of yellowing on my Texas Star Hibiscus. And that is why I'm making this video this morning. It is because I sent in the past hundreds of seeds to my subscribers, and I know a lot of you all are growing the Texas Star Hibiscus. The flowers that you can make tea out of will lower your blood pressure. Anyway, yesterday when I made my video and uploaded it, I shared with you how I had a lot of yellowing of the leaves. A few on the okra, but a lot on the Texas Star Hibiscus. And in my mind, I thought I had to come out here and pick them off this morning. But as you can see, they just drop off. You don't have to pick them off. And then I remembered it. And when you get close to 72, guys, sometimes you forget stuff. In fact, my daughter and I have a running joke. I tell her all the time when she tried to tell me how to do something, I said, girl, you don't know half of what I forgot. And I want to show you something else. This is something else that I forgot to check. This video is going to be real cloudy because, as I said, it's getting ready to rain. Check your okra every day. You see how I missed those 4 pods? But I bend them back, those 4 pods, and I have another container that I bent 2 back. Those will be my seeds for next year. I'll just let them dry out on the plant. And as you can see, I was telling you about the yellowing of the leaves. This is from excessive rain. I just snatch them off. put them in the compost. Guys, I'm making some pickles. As you can see here, I've got my rings and my lids are brought to a boil. I'm bringing my liquid for my pickles to a boil. Bria and I sliced up the cucumbers. We sanitized everything. This mixture right here is vinegar, water, and just a little sugar because they don't want them too sour. I asked. I was going to put dill in it. They don't want that, so I'm going to put just a little garlic powder. Also, with that apple cider vinegar, it's half vinegar and half water. So now, come on, Bria. You want to say hi?
Hi.
And we're going to just ladle the liquid into the jar. Do you want to try it? You got to get used to doing hot water. Daddy said she was jumping from bacon this morning. Okay, you're going to watch it. You're going to ease it in there. Yeah, very good. Go faster. Once you get it going, you know you're not spilling anything. You're going to put it in. And guys, if you want to know step-by-step instructions, I have a whole... That's okay. I have a whole playlist on canning. And watch your liquid. You see right here? Watch your liquid. When it gets up to here, then you'll stop. A little at a time. Watch your liquid. See right here? That's cool. That's it. Now we have our hot liquid in the jar. We're going to take this, a little vinegar, and we're just going to wipe around the top. Right? Then we're going to put our lids on it. Normally I would take this and put it in a little bowl and then dip into it, because I don't double dip. Okay? But this still has some vinegar around it. I'm just going to wipe around the edge. Wipe around here. And then just stay there.
It's on cucumbers with vinegar.
We're going to put our lid on and our ring, and we don't tighten them up too tight.
So you can actually take the cap off.
Right, when we're done. And I'm heating up the water right here for the water bath canner. Got this on reserve in case we need more. I'm going to wipe the top off right here and put this down in here. And we want the water to come almost all the way up to the top. So we're just going to keep filling it with water. And I'm going to get a couple more of these so I don't strain my back. And we're going to fill it up, and then we're going to put the top on it, and we're going to let it process for 20 minutes. And that's it, guys, and we'll be back when we... Bria was concerned, guys, that the water would not cover all across the top, and it's almost all the way to the top. It's going to boil and bubble up with Bria, and then this canner is built like a dome, so it's going to fit on it flush. You never have to worry about it. I appreciate you asking questions, because that's how you learn. Okay? Now we're going to set our timer. After it starts to come to a boil, we'll put the top on, and then we'll do it 20 minutes, okay? And there's varying times with different people, but I like to be on the safe side and let it boil for 20 minutes. It's called water bath canning. I recommend that you water bath can pickles in a pint for 5 minutes, in a quart for 10 minutes, and a half a gallon 20 minutes. Okay, guys, that is my timer going on. My daughter told me I can just turn the stove off and she will take care of this. So I gotta figure out, yeah, I turned it off. And I'm just gonna lift the top up and let you see that it was a roaring boil. And you can see how the water was sloshing up on the side. So it really sealed the tops. And it's 5:03, so I'm going upstairs. This will cool off, and she will take them out of the water bath cannon and sit them on a towel, and we will leave it undisturbed for 12 hours, and that's it. Took them out because I just couldn't rest, and you want to tighten it up. You see how I did that? Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. Some people turn it upside down. That will create a false seal. sometime during the night, your mom and dad is going to hear it pop. It's going to ping. And then tomorrow, we'll just take the lids off. And they'll start settling down. But they look great, don't they?
Yes, they almost look like pickles in a jar.
That's what they are. Thank you, baby. My daughter is a very good cook. And I can see she's preparing her Sunday dinner. She's going to have some corn, got to butter out. These are 2 more of the eggplants and sweet peppers I harvested. She made eggplant parmesan the other day out of my eggplants, and guys, it was so good. And I harvested some celery this morning, and she's getting it ready. I forgot what she said she's going to put it in. But if she doesn't use all of it, we'll chop it up, blanch it for 3 minutes, then strain it, put it in ice water, and then dry it off, and then freeze it. Well, this concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, when I close, I love to tell you that I love you, and God loves you too. Bye now.